rank. So let's see. Deflection. Deflection determines the amount of damage deducted whenever an enemy hits the character. Armor. Armor is one of the parameters that reduces incoming damage. It shows the percentage of damage that is reduced by the character's armor and is deducted after damage deflection. So if this is 100%, that would be great. Untouchable. Dodge helps negate damage from melee. So this is the chance to dodge, and it depends on agility. Dodge reduction. This parameter determines how much a character reduces enemies' chance to dodge, and that the higher value of this parameter, the more effective the character's attack will be. Base dodge reductor is on the perception. So this is how much I can dodge and how much I can reduce the target's dodge, and this is based on perception. Parry. Well, character using a melee weapon can deflect melee attacks. The higher the attacker's weapon skill, so depends on weapon skill. Okay, so the parry chance depends on the weapon skill, and then if that one doesn't kick in, is the dodge. The chance to dodge is based on agility, as we already seen here, and this is resolve. So the resolve influences how efficiently and for how long characters can fight in a battle. It determines the amount of momentum gain. So let's see, what is the momentum? With momentum, your party members can use unique abilities called heroic acts and desperate measures. In battle, the level of momentum changes depending on the actions of characters. If the momentum gauge reaches 175 or more, any party members can use a heroic act. If momentum drops below 25, your party will gain the ability to use desperate measures, which has a number of negative effects. At the beginning of each combat, the momentum of the party starts at 100. Okay, and this is weapons. So anyway, 7 to 9. Okay. So I have two guys here.
Reduced to dust.
Reduced to dust. And we can charge over him. Come. Oh. Little boo-boo. Okay, and one more. Okay, and you charge. Good. You can advance the level your companion gains. Okay, so one rank available. So we want to excel on this one, awareness. Meanwhile, let's do athletics. And let's put on this one. Suddenly 52% chance and 20% damage. Okay, 20% damage. Oh no. Got loot. It's okay.
Death, I hear it. Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abela, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind, as if the presence is trying to hide from the seers standing before you.
A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrad. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
How do you know who I am?
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
You flinch at the seer's words. No doubt she is referring to the nightmares the torturers inflicted upon your body and mind. Your muscles contract involuntarily, as if steeling themselves once more for the inevitable pain.
What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the Navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
We must see if the Navigator is well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a Navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Idira has joined the party, which now consists of several characters. Yes. Back. Okay. Okay, we need to come. Yep. Open the door. Let me guess, the Navigator. Okay, so you come here. You're gonna come as close as possible to this guy. And you, I want you to come here. You can use the hologram gauge to affect the effectiveness or intended combat. That one I know. Okay. So I'm first.
Suits my purpose.
Good. And now let's run a little bit, see. Okay, and try a burst.
Not a problem.
Not bad at all. Idira is a psyker and an operative. As an operative, she can study opponents and identify their weaknesses, and her psyker abilities allow her to deal damage to them. Analyze enemies is an operative ability which applies the exploit effect to all enemies within the operative line of sight at the start of each of operative's turns. The operative can also use this ability against a specific enemy to inflict several stacks of this effect. The higher the operative intelligence bonus is, the more exploits stacks will be inflicted. Whenever the operative hits a target with an exploit applied to them, the attack deals additional damage. The amount of extra damage depends on the target's number of exploits and the operative's perception. Expose weakness is an operative ability which they can use against a single enemy who is under the exploit. This ability reduces the enemy's dodge, parry, and armor. The amount of reduction depends on the number of active exploits. So the first one is for damage to apply. So when I attack, adds to damage. When I expose, debuffs. Idira is armed with a special staff. In the future, you will encounter staves that only a psyker versed in a certain discipline can use. For example, you might find a staff that lets a psyker use Inferno, but to do so they must first have a pyromancy psychic discipline learned. Okay. So let's see. By attack, there is a risk. I mean, I could come here and
Cover me!
yeah, let's do this. Good. And this one is apply. Increase the dodge parry with 10%.
Here we go.
Oh boy. Okay. So can you come and hurt? Nope. But you can come here and attack.
My place is at the fort.
Oh, I rushed it. Oh, it's okay. Lucky. So if I come 26%. It's not good. But if I come here, 65%. Let's do this, cause missed on 65%. Awesome. Psycho. So this guy already has 3 exploits. And we come here. I might actually kill him.
Hold on!
Yes. Opportunity attack.
The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The Navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the 2 dark, gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the 2 ordinary eyes as well as the 3rd one that sits in the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Address Idira. What is wrong with him?
Wounded. Exhausted. Fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Continue.
Your time is short.
Our time is short to do what?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Idira's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the Navigator succumbing to the paroxysms of corruption.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Who torments you?
The Edge.
Kneel before the ascent of a new champion. When the rite is complete, this shell will burst, and thousands of Moors will accept the sacrifice offered to the edge of daybreak by the bringer of twilight, the one marked by the will of the gods.
Each word rings through your head like the tolling of a bell, as if countless voices have joined in, screaming into your ears. For a moment, you lose your bearings. This unholy chorus must be trying to confound you with sounds not meant for this world.
I want to help you. Tell me how.
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run. Run.
Address Abelard. The Navigator is still alive, but barely so. What do we do now?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidas. Good luck. And thank you.
The Navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the Vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter.
Okay. Time to loot, because last time we forgot to do that. Defeated enemies have no further need. Trophies on the right side of the trophy window go to your inventory. Such items can be used or equipped by your characters. Trophies on the left are packed as a cargo and sent to your ship. You can move trophies from one side to another. Okay. Collect all. In combat, a character may need to use different kind of weapons, which can be prepared in advance. Open your inventory F2 and prepare different weapons. To switch, press X. Okay. So let's see. Oh, time for the shotgun. It's time for the shotgun. So you have this sword, obviously, shotgun. And you have the pistol. Add to cargo. I'm guessing cargo, if I remember correctly, it's the ship.
A fallen piece of debris that almost proved fatal to you. Without Adira's prediction, you would have remained in this corridor forever.
Okay, let's venture forth.
The door does not budge. Clots of viscous flesh have entangled the metal, sealing the door shut.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Ah, officer's deck.
Ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this.
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and, for a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Relvan Valencius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just that.
I'm not traitor, sister. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
What is a warrior of that Adepta Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader ship? Your orders serve the ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Who are these people with you?
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
What is happening on the officer's deck?
Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Sorry. What does she have? So she has Unfading Valor. 412, a little bit longer than a regular auto pistol. So pistol and it's what I like in the game. It's showing the loot. Select all. You have received a new, more efficient weapon for your character. To upgrade your equipment, open the inventory and you can hold. Yep. And keep going. Here's another goods. Alright, so let's see, what do we have? So we have well-maintained laser gun. So 6.8. Okay, this one needs better. Though in the end I will use the shotgun.